Guess what, Larry? It's a new year.
Yes, it is.
We're ready to start 2017. And in our awareness, we know that a lot of people, it would behoove them to know more about their auras. And so ISA, the Institute of Self-Awareness, is planning to have discussion time so that we would create a format where we will have an evening or on a weekend, have a meeting time where we will present a subject matter, and it'll be termed a discussion, and then the audience can ask questions. And I know there's a lot of questions out here. And the first subject I would like to address is our aura. Now, that size of that aura can go all the way from your ideal aura, which is out to infinity, and or how some of the personal auras are so tight and twist a person's energy around, and everywhere in between.
Yeah. It can go from, somebody who's really tight and working from a limited human point of view to maybe 3 inches around their body to, out to 4 to 5 feet and even beyond. And it all depends on one's consciousness, what beliefs they're holding tight to, what beliefs they're allowing to let go of or let be free.
Now, they would have to know that that aura is energy, and it's just moving and fluctuating. It has its own game to play, but it's moving.
It is like, a river that's flowing, but yet it's a lake that's undulating and waves within it. Or it could be as perfectly calm like it is in the morning, just like a glass, calm field. And that's where most people are trying to get to, that calmness, that no matter where they are, that their energy is very calm. Because that's, for me, the most important thing that somebody has to offer in troubled times is a very calm, smooth aura. If it's undulating and in turmoil and letting everything they see and hear take them up, take them down, take them to anger, to love, all that stuff in one's energy field really disrupts it. It really twists it up and turns it into like a raging storm in some cases.
So then they became a victim of their energy.
The victim of the energy.
And the energy then is in charge of them, and they're not in charge of somewhat in charge of the flow of the energy.
Yeah, it comes down to if they like a lot of people I see have a belief I should be treated this way, and when they're not, their energy goes in and out and just it's like a storm. And when their expectations are met, it's calm. And to hold that belief so strongly, really, day after day, year after year, if you carry that same belief, it just twists your energy field like you would a wet towel, trying to wring out a wet towel.
I always like to inform people that they are literally a walking book.
Yes.
That everything they think and do and participate in is documented in their field, one way or the other, either on like a victim state or a totally sage state, where the guru is just as calm as can be, no matter what is going on. But you're a walking book. And those people who can see that energy, and there's many, many of them now that coming out that can sense the energy.
Yeah, sense, see, feel.
They're getting much more aware of the sensing, that they walk in and, that just didn't feel right. To walk in somebody's house, and the house energy is heavy, because there's a lot of to-do going on, and do this and do that and do this. But that can be changed. You don't want to go and sit in that energy, but actually that's what our classes are about, so that you can consciously and deliberately change the energy in you, therefore you change the energy around you and for everybody else that's around you.
Yeah.
So the idea that we really are a walking book.
Yeah. And you can always tell when somebody is angry, you know, and how many times have, you know, somebody called and you know exactly who it is on the other end of the phone.
Right.
You know, and you always tell your story about the person who came for came after being a meditator and came for a Reiki treatment, and after the treatment, her mantra was so ingrained in her energy field that somebody could walk up to the chalkboard and write the mantra out without even knowing it, because it was so saturated in her energy field.
And that can cause pain. I mean, when you get that saturated, there can be pain. There is such a thing as energy pain.
Yes.
That is just created because you're carrying a frequency and a wavelength that in your beingness can cause the pain. I got that story too, that with the pain of wanting to go to Las Vegas years ago and see what that was all about. So we got the tickets with another couple and went to their house the night before, and on the way to their house my husband says, I really don't want to go. And I thought, oh no, I wanted to go so bad, and I got this pain in my back. And so we were visiting, and I said, we got to go home. I hurt so bad, and I don't even know if I can go tomorrow. And so I came home and paced the floor for a while, and then I called Larry to come down and tell me what is going on with this pain in my back. And he took one look and he said, what are you doing with that arrow in your back? And I said, I don't know. Either take it out or take me to the hospital. So he pulled it out, and the pain was gone, and everything was solved.
And it was such an energy arrow, because you basically shot yourself in the back, allowing somebody else's statement to have that much power over you. And
we don't do that anymore.
But we
don't have
but we
that.
see it daily.
I know it. That's why I bring it up.
And
that there's so much pain that is kind of thought pain, or call it aura pain, or whatever you want to call it.
But it affects the body, and people run from doctor to doctor, and doctors have no clue what to do, because it's in energy rather than physical.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a whole story on, you know, all of that to go. So I think maybe we should stop on that story. We have some more, and we want to leave this this discussion time open, and you'll hear about a date sometime by the end of this month where we will talk in great detail, and we have many more things to address. But if you can remember, you're a walking book.
Yes. And then you can also visit the Institute's website, iselfawareness.org, and we may have the classes listed there.
Yes.
And we'll try to videotape some of them and get them out on our YouTube page and or Facebook.
And we're ready always to start new classes, and in this field always includes everything that shows up about auras.
Auras, thought, energy, and how they affect each other.